Woo-hoo. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend. Now, today I want to talk to you about hydration. Hydration is key. Let's face it, we all need water. We all need water. So, if you are someone that is still drinking your tap water, even though you know it's full of chlorine and it tastes shit, or you buy your water for drinking because you know your tap water is shit, or if you're just after better health by drinking water, reach out to me today. Comment on the video below, more information. I will reach out to you, or you reach out to me with a comment below and we'll have a chat. Now, hydration I'm going to talk to you about is also focused on this little baby just there, my Kangen Water K8, because that gives me the best water that is out there that I know of, and I swear by it. So let me tell you why. Let me tell you why that is. My tap water, especially up here in the NT, I know Perth is exactly the same, or even worse. Some people say Perth is even worse than up here in NT. SA the same. East Coast, it doesn't taste the shit, but it's still full of chlorine and all this stuff. So if you drink that, guess what? Your body is going to be full of chlorine. Firstly, it tastes shit, and secondly, it's no good for you. Now, another thing, if you buy your bottled water because you know your tap water is rubbish, guess what's going to happen then? Most bottled water has been filled into these plastic bottles like years ago. So guess what happens? They fill the bottles, they sit around, they probably get transported, they sit around in the sun starts leaching into the plastic, or the sun starts making the plastic brittle, and plastic leaches into the water, and you're going to drink that afterwards. Can't be healthy for you either, is it? Plus, on top of that, ever since we started processing our foods, everything has become acidic. Our waters, soft drinks, our most alcohols, lots of our food, everything that's been processed is acidic. So is the bottled water that you buy at the most shops. Pretty much everything out there. Everything out there is acidic, which is no good. Cancer grows in acidic environments. Cancer loves an acidic environment. In fact, acidic environments is the only environments cancer can survive. Acidity, which is we consume it, we drink it, we do everything we do these days is basically acidic. By design, of course, by design. Anyway, talking about hydration, not about killing ourselves or having others killing ourselves. So yeah, hydration. Bottled water is no good. Our tap water is no good. And so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? All the drinks out there, the soft drinks, they are exactly the same what bottled water is. Acidic as. Some worse than others. But everything out there is acidic. No good for us. As I said, mainly because sickness and cancer and stuff grows in acidic environments. So what can we do about it? This little machine back there, see the little K8? Let me get you a bit closer to it. Little K8 right here. Switch it on. Flick the water to it, of course, would help. Gives me different options. Gives me different options of pH level waters I can make. And then this beautiful water starts coming out the tap. Now my tap water here in Darwin is shit. Morning, Steve. How are you, mate? I know you love your Enagic machine as well. Yeah, tap water up here in Darwin is shit. Since I have this, you can even see the cloud it's created by the electricity running through the water. The water is charged, it's electrolyzed, it's alkalized. Alkalized meaning all the acidity has been flushed out. The acidic stuff of the water actually comes out here the bottom hose when I start that up again. I've got the top hose for the good water, bottom hose for the crappy water. all the chlorine, all the acidity, all that stuff is getting pushed out there. What I have here in the glass I'm drinking is alkalized, electrically charged. It's restructured again, helps in the hydration. I'll talk about it in a minute. Restructured, and it's full of antioxidant, and it's also pH 9.5, which is awesome to drink. I can't get enough of my Kangen water. It tastes beautiful. Well, basically it's got no taste, as real water should have. It's not acidic, it's alkalized, it's charged. It'll help me energize. It's restructured, as I just mentioned before. Restructured meaning the molecule clusters are much smaller. Tap water and everything else pretty much has molecule cluster sizes of about 15 to 25, some up to 50 molecules per cluster. So it's huge, like a tennis ball. Whereas Kangen water, the molecule clusters are about 5 to 10 molecules per cluster, so they're basically much smaller. You can compare it to a golf-sized ball. Let's say normal water is a tennis ball size, Kangen water is a golf-sized ball. So if you throw that at a fence, the fence imitating our body, our tissues, our everything inside of us, is like a chain mesh fence, say. So if you throw that tennis ball against it, some holes might be bigger and the tennis ball might just pass through, but pretty much all the holes in the chain link fence, the golf ball will go through. And same happens when you hit our body with Kangen water compared to normal tap water. If you use Kangen water, the molecule clusters are much smaller, they can absorb better in the body, and the body can absorb it much easier, so the hydration becomes more efficient. And that's why if you're out exercising, if I'm on my bike, if I'm on the motorbike, if I'm exercising while working, sweating my ass off, whatever, especially up here in the NT where it's always hot and muggy at this time of the year, hydration is key. Normal water, I have to drink 6-7 liters of it to be properly hydrated. Kangen water, I get away with less because the body can absorb it better, and it's getting absorbed straight away. Another thing normal water does, if you drink 3 or 4 glasses of normal water, you can feel it swishing around in your stomach. I just had over a liter of Kangen water this morning within the last half hour. I don't feel full. I don't feel it sitting in my stomach like normal water does. So there's a plus. There's another plus is for the restructured water, because it really does get absorbed much better by the body. It's an awesome thing. So also the K8 can do a heap of other things. It does not just the drinking water. It creates a disinfectant, which is a pH 2.5, which is also the reason this water ionizer, the K8 here right now, my little baby right here, it's classed as a medical grade water ionizer, because I can make pH 2.5, which is also called hypochlorous acid, which is also known as the best disinfectant known to man. It's used in hospitals, it's used in all sorts of environments. Hypochlorous acid, pretty much the best disinfectant you can get anywhere. And I can make that right here. I can make that right here with my little machine. On the other end of the scale, I have the 11.5, which is a really strong degreaser. Degreaser, yep. If you love your cooking, you know these babies, the tops of your fry pan. Now that thing had a really ugly build up around it. I would scrub for 10-15 minutes trying to get that build up off it. I sprayed it the other day with 11.5 with a degreaser, and within 10 minutes I washed it off, and it's basically as clean as it ever was, as it ever has been, as it ever will be again, I guess, until I hit it again with that 11.5. I'm a single guy, well, sort of single guy. I don't do much cooking. When I do cooking, I hate the cleaning, so I always skimp out on that part. But since I have my cleaning products that come made with my little K8 machine here, cleaning is so much easier. I have hardly any chemical cleaners anymore. because the disinfectant and the 11.5 takes care of that. But I was talking about hydration, so that's really beside the point. But I just wanted to show you my little machine here cannot just do the hydration part, which it does exceptionally well. Hey Chris, how are you, mate? Hope your new addition to the family is keeping you busy. You need that shit. You need that. Sweet. Congratulations again, mate. Anyway, it's been a while, but congratulations, mate. So yeah, hydration. The best hydration I know comes from energic Kangen water. Right here from my little K8 machine on the sink. It's sitting here all day long waiting for me to turn the tap on. It will tell me Kangen water and whatever setting it's on. It will talk to me. I'll drink it. It's awesome. It's awesome. I never go anywhere these days without Kangen water. Never go anywhere without it. So as I mentioned earlier, if you're still watching now, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to know more about Kangen water, if your tap water is disgusting, if you're wasting a shitload of money on buying your bottled water, reach out now, because with that same money we probably can get you a machine installed in your home, and it will help you, your family. If you share the water with others, it will help them as well. So yep, the best way to hydrate I know of is Kangen water, and I reckon everyone should have it. If you're interested in it, as I said in a video earlier on, reach out, let me know, we have a chat, we'll go from there. Alright legends, whatever you do, make sure you do it right. You all have a happy Monday, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Yep, you will see me again tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day after, and yeah, for a while to come. Alright everyone, have a great day. See ya.